Hi friends, today I am coming with a very serious topic, particularly for those who are residing in the downstream of large dams, which are constructed for generating power or water supply, irrigations, etc. I think today this issue is very relevant because I know, and probably you too, that America's central Michigan is reeling under a catastrophic flood, and thousands of people have been evacuated from many places of the central Michigan. Thousands of people have been evacuated from central Michigan, particularly from the bank, low-lying areas. The downstream areas of Tittabawassee River, and this flood occurred due to the collapse of two dams. One is Edenville and the other is Sanford. And both the dams were constructed on the Tittabawassee River decades ago, and these dams breached yesterday, and people in the low-lying areas have been evacuated. And the government, Michigan government, warned that people should immediately leave some places. According to the government report, 10,000 people have already been evacuated, and many others, that means, and thousands of people are warned and noticed to evacuate their residents. Life-threatening, they consider this flood as a life-threatening too. I am saying that this dam burst, or the dam breach is the cause of the flood, and the other main pertinent issue is that the Dow Chemicals Company's headquarters is situated in the Midland on the bank of Tittabawassee River. And if the water entered to the complex of that company, Dow Chemicals companies, then uh, it will be a wider and a huge environmental disaster. Many people think that these toxic will spread to the entire downstreams, and what will be the impact of this toxic spread and the toxics, and it is a very serious issue. It will create environmental problems, and it also create a health hazard. There are many other issues will come up which will probably be difficult to cope up for the people of the uh, area. Now you may think that why I am raising this dam bridge issue of America, because we all know that America is a very developed country, and it's a technical expertise is recognized by many other countries. So, in that country, the two dam may burst only because of stolen rainwater. Rainwater, due to rain, heavy rain, the water surges and then burst. This is the incident in America, and America is now the central Michigan is now facing severe flood. Now you may think why I am mentioning the dam burst of America in the Tittabawassee on the Tittabawassee River, and I want to tell you, I faced one question from an eminent journalist. Once he asked me why the people of Northeast is agitating against the large hydroelectric power project which are coming on the uh, rivers in Arunachal Pradesh. And I told him that in Arunachal Pradesh, there the density of population is very low in the upstream, and in the upstream, the forest, only the forest areas will be submerged by the dams, and as a journalist, he should know that one dam that is called Kuriso, which is situated in Bhutan, and uh, and the Kuriso, from the Kuriso Dam, in 2004, the project authority released water to the downstreams, and that released water had inundated, uh, create a huge havoc in the downstream in the lower Assam. Another dam, which is situated in Yajuli, it is Ranganadi Dam, which is constructed to produce electricity, and the installed capacity of the project is 405 megawatts. And these dams create uh, this dam create a parasitosis in the downstream areas. In 2008, the dam released water without giving any warning to the downstream people, and this uh, released water inundated more than 500 villages, and also claimed more than 20 lives. And so it ravages the roads and the also also properties, and so these are the issues are the prominent issue why the downstream people are agitating against a large hydroelectric power project which are coming up in the Arunachal Pradesh. And now the people in Assam uh, also very vehemently opposing the Lower Subansiri hydroelectric project, which is under construction at Gerukamukh on the border of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh on the river Subansiri. So here also in this project, in the case of this project, only 37 families were in the upstreams, and they were adequately uh, compensated. And for the downstream peoples, there was nothing in the project in the project DPR. And so people started vehement protest, and came out to the roads, and when the protest reached up to a violence, then the dam constructions halted in 2011, in the month of December, and since then it was uh, the construction works was halted, and again towards the end of 2019, so the project authority, National Hydroelectric Power Corporations Limited, started its work again, and this time they changed some designs, and also taking some measures uh, for the safety of the downstream peoples, as expert committee advised them. The downstream people raised against the questions. Why the expert committees criticized the dams, and Uh, a techno expert committee was comprised of Tate and Reddy, and they also uh, advised the NHPC or advised to implement some additional works in the downstreams to prevent flood or erosions of the river. And so it is a very serious issue because many experts, geologists and hydrologists are raising questions that this part of the Himalaya is very fragile, geologically very fragile, and so not only geologically fragile, but also environmentally, it is fragile, and the slightest tempering of with this environment create a huge disaster to the environment, and also we shouldn't build such type of structures in such uh, fragile, geologically fragile area. Now, at this time, more than 50 organizations in Assam raise a voice against the constructions of large hydropower projects in Arunachal Pradesh. And I also wanted to mention here that some of the uh, organizations of Arunachal Pradesh also don't want this kind of large dams in their on their rivers. There are so many myths about such projects, but the reality is different. It also uh, environmentally hazard, socially hazard, economically hazards, and uh, uh, we cannot imagine that what will create in the downstream, including the river and including the river and the other water bodies that is intricately connected to the river. If the river's water fluctuates, what will happen in the downstream? Because we all know that the water is always reserved for the peak hours, and the peak hour release and the daytime uh, uh, reserved, and this may be a huge catastrophe to the downstream people and the other species, including aquatic species and flora, fauna, and there are so many costs, and so the people are, and many organizations are demanding from the downstream that uh, so many dams are coming up on the rivers through the Arunachal Pradesh, and it emerged in the Brahmaputra, and so the people of this area, people who are living in Assam, particularly in the North Bank, are demanding that cumulative impact studies should be done before going to construct such projects. But government and the constructions companies are very reluctant to do it, and see the devastations of US, and I can also mention several projects which has breached in India too. And while many countries are decommissioning projects, India is investing more money and engaging more multinational profit making companies to the dam construction industries. But what we need a free flowing river, and we need uh, the river ecosystem, and we always consider the rivers are the arteries of this earth, and so we I think we need to save this river, and we should not fragment this river, the, and it should be let the flow at its own course without creating any impediment, any blockade, or the fragmentations of river definitely create a huge disaster. I am telling again that the rivers are the arteries of the earth, and save the river, save life, and don't exploit the river. And this river are helping us in a many ways. And just think about it, and I will come again with more videos on the water related, river related subjects. And please subscribe to the channel and get more videos. Thank you.